Since 4th of March, in the last 50 days, the Assam police have carried out a massive crackdown on the jihadi module in Assam as well as in other neighboring states as well, and so far 16 jihadis have been arrested. In this broadcast, I am joined by DGP of Assam, Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanta, to talk more on this burning issue. Mr. Mahanta, so far 16 jihadis have been arrested. What was the modus operandi, if we talk about, of this jihadi module?
Actually, there's this group called ABT, Ansarul Bangla Team, based out of Bangladesh. You must remember these instances of entire lot of liberal thinkers, bloggers and writers having been killed over a period of time in Bangladesh. And so ABT was a primary terrorist organization which has carried out these assassinations in Bangladesh. And later they were banned, and a whole lot of them have been given death sentence. We are in receipt of the official correspondences of sentences, etc. Now, some of these ABT characters, ABT was later banned in Bangladesh, so they have changed their name to Ansarul Islam. And they have claimed partnership with AQIS, Al-Qaeda, Indian subcontinent. And some of these ABT characters had shifted to Assam, shifted their bases to Assam, with, as we learned, with the instruction from the Zimmeder for proliferation of their ideology and creating a right kind of environment so that the more fierce fighters with weapons, etc., they can come, they can have an easy kind of a field ready for them to operate. And their modus operandi of the of communication is very sophisticated. It's mind-blowingly sophisticated. The kind of app that they use, the mails that they exchange among themselves, is so very secretive. The kind of technology that they've been using is worrisome. And we have got very important 9 leaders and about 7 others over a period of time. Tripura police had also reportedly arrested some of them, but then they were given bail by the honorable courts in Tripura. But we sent a team from here. We arrested them again. We got them out here. And a whole lot of evidences have emerged about their involvement. Their fellow called Imran. In fact, yesterday he led us to another catch. And now he's singing. Now, it's not one module, several modules working in tandem with each other. And some of them have been caught in Bhopal. And from Bhopal, one fellow called Usman had given them a slip, Bhopal police a slip, and he had reportedly, got down in Bongaigaon. So we are in the hunt for some of them who are still on the run, and some of them may have gone back to Bangladesh.
One major fact has also emerged that sleeper cell was being activated by the ABT and the AQIS in Assam. What have the investigation revealed so far?
Yeah, these are the answers. Answer, ANSARs. Answers are the sleeper cells. So they are creating answers who are like in necessity will be enlisted to take up the weapons as well, and they have been trained several places like Dhakaliapara and a couple of other places. Some of them are still giving us the slip, and some of these people, because their game is out now, and they recruit people as Al-Qaeda. And actually they are original ABT module, but with direct cahoots with the Al-Qaeda guys. And they are trying to spread, not only spread their field, but also to create an ecosystem wherein the atmosphere for jihad is congenial, so as to facilitate the guys who are now fighting along the Talibans and things like that. We have got access to some of these videos, propaganda videos from these characters. These are Bangla-speaking fellows who are in Afghanistan along with the Talibans. and they are kind of the way they are spreading their messages to the Muslim youths and all that is worrisome. But then in this holy month of Ramzan, I appeal to the Muslims of Assam not to give any kind of space to these characters. And so far they have been doing wonderfully well, all the help we've been getting from the Muslim people. And I appeal to the Muslim brethren to be very careful about these characters.
Did the answers try to set up any training camp in this geography of Assam?
Yes, there were some 3-4 training that was conducted in Assam. And 2-3 such places we have already identified. And so these are not armed training really. They were like, weapons mostly, weapons are missing, firearms are missing, but then weapon-like objects they have used to do practices. And they talk about motivating them, they talk in terms of pure Islam and how the KAFIRS are to be like sorted out and that kind of stuff, how they have been subjected to terrible injustice, etc., and why they should take up arms, and that their brethren are all ready to come on here and they need to kind of create an ecosystem.
What is the funding pattern for running these organizations?
We have busted some of these modules, funding modules, and they have set up some companies. And these companies have their relationship along with also Bangladesh. We are still examining all this. Thank you.
Thank you. This was DGP Assam Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanta revealing all the details that has been emerging out on this jihadi module, which has been busted massively by the Assam police. With video journalist Asok, I am Aniruddha Bhakat, and this is Republic Media Network.